We were meant for this, Nathan. You, me, together. We were destined for something great.
For those who prove worthy, paradise awaits.
Took a long time for him to get out of this game.
He's meant for this life.
Oh, crap!
Last I checked, we're all a bunch of thieves, digging around where we shouldn't.
Shame we're not on the same side.
I am a man of fortune, and I must seek my fortune.
So, are you ready to seek your fortune?
Hang on, Nathan!
Murder's the artifact.
Heads up!
I made a promise that I was done with this life.
How long have we been chasing this thing?
Long time.
Real long time. Just you and me. No offense to these guys, but they don't get it.
If you're done lying to me, then you should stop lying to yourself.
The biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
Look, Nate, I'm gonna make you a one-time offer. Drop everything. Go home. Live your life. Or we can just end it right here.
There's gotta be another way.
I need you on this one.
You ever wonder, like, different choices, how we might have ended up?
No. I like the hand we've been dealt.
PlayStation.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Izzy's Retro Video Game Reviews. And on this episode, we're going to be talking about Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. Now, I thought about breaking this. I thought about just doing the Uncharted series in one video and telling you my moments from each of the game, my favorite moments from each of the four mainline entries on PlayStation 4, the PlayStation family of consoles, I should say. Now notice how I said mainline entries, because there are two spin-offs. One the Uncharted Lost Legacy, which follows two other characters in the game, Chloe and Nadine, and then there is Uncharted Golden Abyss, which was for PSP. But I'm only going to be covering, actually I may cover Uncharted Lost Legacy in a later episode, because I did get a chance to play and beat that, and we'll talk all about that maybe in a later episode. But I'm going to start with Uncharted 4, because it's probably, even though it's the last title in the mainline series, I consider it my favorite. It's just such an epic end to everything that happened up until that point, and it does a very, very nice job of wrapping everything up. It does leave room for, maybe an Uncharted 5 or another spin-off, but yeah, if that was the end of the Uncharted series, what a fitting end it was. And I remember having the same amount of excitement that I had for part 4 for the previous 3, man. And this one I actually got around launch time. I was working a summer youth job the year before in '08, and I got a little bit of cash, saved up a little bit of cash, so I was able to get Uncharted 4 around launch, man. And what an exciting game it was. From the first time I ripped it open to hearing the familiar opening, the Uncharted melody, it's like that's more of an Indiana Jones, but it was it came. It's sort of in that similar melody, man. It's just so awesome. Nathan Drake, played by the incomparable Troy Baker. The same man. Oh no, no, not Troy Baker. Nolan North. I'm sorry, Nolan North. Yeah. So Nolan North played Nathan Drake. Oh man, just a hell of a game, man. I remember, buying it at lunchtime. I didn't have to go to Blockbuster to rent it because I bought it at GameStop at launch, man. And just ripping it open and just getting that familiarity. What I love about the Uncharted series is that even though the plot and the craziness level evolved, the core gameplay didn't differ too much from its entries. Yeah, so I'm a huge fan of that. Easy to pick up and play. You're easy to melee combat, or use the various weapons that are at your disposal, the various machine guns, and getting to explore all these different parts of the world with Nathan Drake and Sully and the rest of the gang that's on board with you, Elena, your wife. Just it's a great game and a great series, man. And the puzzles, the puzzles that it was in the most entertaining but yet frustrating part of the game for me, because those puzzles will make you think. And sometimes characters have props where you don't really use it, and it's like, why do you include this if the character's not going to utilize it? But the journal that Nathan Drake carries, that detail some of the pieces that he comes across during his journeys. They're also the journal is also good for solving puzzles. It'll if you need to configure something to get to another room, it'll show you the proper configuration if you look carefully. And other ones require you to think on your feet, such as the moving floor puzzle from Part 3, which we'll get into when we talk about Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception in a future episode. Yeah, so overall, such a great game and such a great place to wrap up, and so many Easter eggs. Callbacks to classic PlayStation 1 games where there's a section where Drake and Elena are hanging out at their cottage, just relaxing, and Elena sitting on the couch, and Drake pulls out the classic PlayStation 1, and you get to play Crash Bandicoot against Elena. And the first level of Crash Bandicoot, you get to see if you can beat her high score, and it's really fun. I replayed that section several times, and you get to do it at the end of the game too, when you're playing as Drake and Elena's daughter. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I know I'm jumping around here, but I will definitely go back and cover the others. And if you don't know about Uncharted, definitely look it up and get a refresher course. Yeah, it's well worth it. Play all 4 in the mainline series, and definitely see if you can get your hands on the Lost Legacy and Golden Abyss for PlayStation Portable. So yeah, and no, man, I definitely remember it being graphically superior to the first three, because the first three came out on PlayStation 3, and then Uncharted was the only one to come out on PS4. So definitely a graphical upgrade there. You know, getting to fight alongside your brother Sam, which you don't find out that you have until part 3, because part 3 is mostly shot in flashback style. We'll get into all of that, but yeah, so definitely a very, very good game, and one game that I have super fond memories of playing. And hell, I'm probably gonna go play through all of them again, because they recently released the remaster collection on PS5 of the first three, and but I own the Nathan Drake collection for PS4, so, which has the first three, and then I have Uncharted 4 separately. So I'm definitely gonna go play through all of those again, just to beef up the nostalgia factor for when I talk about the other games in the series. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode of Izzy's Retro Video Game Reviews. Like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss a video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.